God's mistakes. Now take a look at this child murderer dressed as a nun. What are God's mistakes? He doesn't know. All he knows is how to get kids out of school so that he can murder and then rape them. But what you and I know is God's mistakes are the most effed up things of life on earth, just like I effed up that sentence. And this is going to be a little bit of a mystery. We got a video. One of the coolest things, before we play this video, one of the fascinating things that I love and I think everyone else finds interesting is animals that can create their own light. Whether they're bioluminescent using bacteria or phosphorescent using chemicals, it's just fascinating that you're walking along and something is living creation of light. So here's this one video. So, okay, this is what the animal we're talking about looks like at night, sitting on a branch. This is from Cambodia. It is not at all terrifying. And if I was walking by this in the woods at night, I would think, well, this is fine. And this isn't, you know, something from hell sent to watch me. And I think children should be around this, and they would not think anything's abnormal at all. And you wouldn't think, like, you know, it's some terrifying monster that's about to eat your soul through your eyeballs. No, you would think this is fine. This is perfectly fine. So that is what it looks like, the light by itself. There's God's mistakes, and there's the show mistakes. After that, now this is what it looks like sitting on someone at night in the dark with the flashlight. Look at all those legs. Look at all those body segments. Look at that light. Look at how big this thing is. See? Takes away the flashlight. It's very bright, as you can tell. And that is very big. Oh, the pulsating of the last segment, isn't that fun? Does that make you not at all want to kill yourself? So, okay, good. We didn't have the musical cue.
We could if you want.
The third video we have, what's the third one? Just start playing it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, start playing this. So this is, okay, so this is what it looks like during the day. And if you look closely at the anus part, the last segment, it's pooping, but you could see it puts out this organ and pulls it back in, like almost like feathery, like a fan. You can see that. So it's not just like a vent where poop comes out. It stretches out this fan thing and pulls it back in. Look at that head. Is it a centipede? Is it a worm? Is it a dog of some kind, some horrific dog child? That child murderer doesn't know. He's still dressed as a nun looking for... Can you imagine this thing crawling on you? And just like those just the it's just so not fun. So what is this creature, you might ask? Probably haven't heard of it, because I hadn't heard of it. So this... Oh God! It's like a roach crossed with a millipede, crossed with a glowworm, crossed with like Satan, with the Halloween colors. This is Lamprigera. Lamprigera is a female firefly. That's the genus, is Lamprigera. That's the female. The females live on land and don't have wings. Show up the picture of the male. This is the male. Okay, so that looks much more like a regular firefly, even though they're huge. But it's easy to make out what this is. You know, it's somewhat understandable. What's insane about Lamprigera, and the female, again, is much bigger than the male. Not only is it a giant millipede firefly monster with fans coming out of its butt creature, what do they eat? They eat snails and slugs. Play this last video. And what you can see what those things are out of its last segment are, they use it to clean themselves with it. It's like a car wash. So as that head stretches out to eat the snail, it's cleaning itself with its last segment at the same time. So those are like wipers. It's like they're squeegees inside its butt. Tell me this is, look, the one on the bottom right is cleaning itself right there. You could see it. It's using those brushes. It has brushes inside of itself to clean itself because you know why? When you're eating snails, you're going to get slimy. So you got to make sure you stay nice and dry because slime will make you rot. So that is today's edition of God's Mistakes. I had not heard of this creature until last week, and when I saw it, and I'm just like, my God, this is an absolute nightmare. Oh, here.